time of year can be pretty stressful for high school seniors who are hoping that a college acceptance letter is delivered to their door. One Boston Public High School student athlete who's known for several months where she'll be attending college next year is Fenway's Jalissa Ross, who in November accepted a scholarship offer to play college basketball for the University of Rhode Island. But even though Jalissa is the first Division I scholarship player to ever come out of Fenway High School, going to a place like URI has been part of her plan for a long time.
That's Holloman up top to Ross. Jalissa sets up for three and buries it. That's the way you want to end the half. That's why she's headed to the Atlantic 10.
Over the last 4 seasons, Jalissa Ross has manned the starting lineup for the Fenway Panthers girls basketball team. During that time, she's compiled an impressive resume, which includes 4 All-Star selections, 3 city titles, and 2 state championships. And in the fall, Jalissa will head down to the University of Rhode Island, where she has accepted a Division I scholarship to play for the URI women's basketball team.
I only visited URI one time, and as soon as I made my first visit, I knew that I wanted to go there. I felt the warmth of family vibe. As soon as I made a visit there, I knew from jump that I was gonna go there.
We were just all so happy for her, especially since she's the first to come out of Fenway with a D1 scholarship. It was like, it wasn't just an accomplishment for her, it was an accomplishment for everybody.
Her going to URI makes me want to push myself and do the same thing, go to Division I school, play basketball, get a full scholarship.
But Jalissa's journey to becoming a Division I recruit hasn't come easy. Her commitment to basketball first came into focus in middle school, when she moved from her hometown of Lynn to live with her uncle in Boston.
I live with my mom, and of course I played basketball, I played other sports, I played football as well. But I made the decision with my uncle, and he of course had connections in Boston. I would have to move to Boston to make it easier for myself to be able to, go to practice and things like that. If I was gonna have to get better, that I would have to, get rid of other sports. It was hard, it was definitely hard, of course. But I think I made the right choice.
Once basketball became her first athletic priority, Jalissa's game began to develop. And by the 8th grade, she caught the eye of her future high school head coach.
I'm a phys ed middle school teacher myself, and I saw her middle school stroll into our place and put a beating on us 60-2. And I just had heard so much about her. She was a great player coming out of the Timothy Middle School, and I was really excited knowing that she was coming our way.
And as soon as she stepped onto the floor for the Fenway Panthers, Jalissa knew what was expected of her on the basketball court.
It was intimidating at first coming in, and especially because Rice let me know from the jump that I would be a big contribution to the team, and that I would have to step up as a freshman and be able to compete at a high level with juniors and seniors.
From that day on, Jalissa has worked to become one of the best players in Boston. And throughout her 4-year career, Jalissa's game has improved dramatically.
She didn't think initially that she had 3-point range, so we worked on that development to get her, stretch her out to develop all the skills that she has now.
Freshman year, I was more of a post-up, back to the basket. I had a little jumper, but I wasn't as versatile as I am now.
So she's like a stretch 4, point forward. So she, her role has changed. She's very comfortable in the role that we let her play.
Along with her play on the floor, Jalissa carries a burning desire to win. And that motivation has helped her become a vocal leader for the Fenway Panthers.
She's not quiet at all. If she has something to say, she's gonna say it. If she has a question, she's gonna ask the question. She's a very outspoken person.
She's a good leader, and she definitely pushes us to our limits. It's mostly in practice. If we're not going hard enough, she'll kind of just tell us to come on and tell us to keep pushing.
I mean, we've had days we've had it out. She's fiery, I'm fiery, and I just love the passion in her. She's got that fight in her that is so difficult to try to get out of kids, to pull that out. We don't have to do that much. She comes ready to go.
Jalissa's leadership also extends into the classroom, as her hours on the court are only matched by her long hours of hitting the books.
Fenway is a really tough school academically, and they're college readiness school. But not being able to have those resources like internet access and things of that sort, it was kind of hard. But just being able to push myself beyond that. Of course, I had to stay up until 2 in the morning and get up at 5. It was something I had to do.
Jalissa has come a long way from when she first stepped onto the middle school basketball court. Yet it seems like her journey is just beginning. She'll face many obstacles as she moves on to college basketball's elite level. But if past accomplishments are any indication of future success, those who know her well believe she'll step up to the challenge.
She could probably be Rookie of the Year coming up, but she has a lot to learn. But I think she can easily make it there because she's been so determined thus far.
She has more goals. The higher she gets, the higher her goals get. So I think if she keeps working hard and she keeps her mind right, she'll be able to go as far as she wants.
I mean, how many kids do you see at 6'2", 6'3" that can play all 5 positions in high school? She can play all 5 positions. She truly is a special talent. She brings out all into URI, and she should do very well.
While Jalissa has suited up for the Fenway Panthers for the final time, the accolades for what she's done in her high school career continue to pile up, as she was one of just 5 players named to the Boston Globe All-Scholastic Girls Basketball Super Team over the weekend. That's going to do it for Sports This Week, folks. Make sure you come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.